Welcome to the BetQL Daily Boost. I'm Kate Constable from BetQL, and I'm joined today by Dan Karpuk and Rick Chevsky. We have an odds boost for you today for the Cubs to score 4+ runs, beat the Pirates, and for Justin Steele to have 5+ strikeouts for Chicago this afternoon. Steele has been arguably the Cubs' best pitcher this season. He's coming off of a not-so-great outing last week, and so I like him to bounce back because he has just been solid and someone that you can count on every time he takes the mound for the most part. Cubs scored 14 runs against Pittsburgh last night, so great run support here, and Cubs need the win. They're still in the wild card race, but they need to continue stacking wins if they want to have a chance at postseason. So with this value, plus 175 over at BetMGM, Dan, I like it.
Yeah, 14 runs last night. That's obviously a positive sign. But what you said, Kate, the Cubs are still actually playing for something, which is really important at this. As someone who's lost multiple bets on teams that aren't playing for something in the recent days here in Major League Baseball, I like backing a team that actually is collectively playing for something. Justin Steele, 16-4 record. That might be surprising to some people on the year personally here. But more importantly, in his last 17 starts, the Cubs have won 14 times. So 14-3 in his last 17 starts. He's also had 9 straight games with 5+ strikeouts heading into tonight. So a plus 175, I love the value here. What do you think, Rick?
Against the Pirates, and they got that monkey off their shoulders yesterday because the stress starts to get to these teams in these wild card races. And when the pressure starts to build, you start to press. And then these games against teams like the Pirates, you're like, oh no, here we go. But a 14-1 victory, I think, like that loosens you up. And the Cubs will come out today, take care of business with their ace on the mound. 9 straight games, he's had 5 or more strikeouts. So I don't see that as an issue. I see them scoring a bunch of runs, and I see them winning the game. And Kate, you forgot, this is a Lions boost, isn't it? Over at BetMGM.
Do we need a roar? Dan's got it.
That was a more ferocious roar today.
That was a little scary. That was like you're getting ready to pounce.
I've been practicing with my daughter's stuffed animals. You know, I went for the Simba roar in the past. Now I went for the more majestic one. So
I like it.
Gotta love a good majestic roar and a good Lions boost. Get this over at BetMGM. Plus 175. Also head over to Twitter. Give us all a follow. You can find Dan at Dan Karpuk, Rick at RickCZ1, and I am at Kate Constable. Our best bets for today. I'm going to stick with this Cubs and Pirates game. Many ways you can play this game, but I like the Cubs in the first 5 on the run line, minus half of a run. That's minus 120 over at BetMGM. Not only all the things we just talked about with the Cubs finally getting some runs on the board last night, Justin Steele being great, but they're going up against Mitch Keller for Pittsburgh. And Keller's been fairly solid this season. He has a good ERA, but he's awesome at home. 2.90 ERA at home. When he goes on the road, 5.15 ERA. So struggles quite a bit on the road in comparison to what he's done at home. So his total ERA sitting around 3-some. Doesn't exactly tell the full picture of how he is on the road. So I think the Cubs can get on the board early against him and then Steele hold things down on the mound for Chicago. So I'm taking the Cubs minus half a run on the run line in the first 5.
Nice. Well, Rick and I, in our pre-show chat, actually came up with the same exact bet. So we're both going to go with 49ers first half minus 6.5 versus the Giants. Now, through the first 2 games against the Cowboys and the Cardinals, the Giants trailed 26-0 and then 20-0 at halftime. That is a big ouch and a big red flag heading into this one here. New York obviously had that big comeback win last week. That was pretty interesting and fun to see in the second half there. But this team has come out really flat in 2 consecutive weeks, and now will most likely be without Saquon Barkley, one of their main options offensively. I think this is going to be a really, really bad offensive game for the Giants here against an awesome San Francisco defense. The San Francisco team scored 20 and then 17 first half points in their first 2 games against the Steelers and Rams. Christian McCaffrey should continue to crush in this one, and this is a short week. So without their best player on the road across the country, the G-men are going to be in store for quite the uphill battle here. And Rick, I know you'll probably have more to add.
Yeah, so I went Pittsburgh Monday night, and I told Kate, why was Cleveland favorite in that game? Sometimes you just got to turn off the brain and go and bet what's right in front of you. And that's the same thing I'm doing tomorrow, because I got too fancy yesterday, and I went with Snell under K's. And all he did was take a no-hitter into the 8th inning. And so I'm like, I'm done. I'm done trying to be tricky and smart and really try to break the... No, stupid play for me tomorrow, which is San Francisco minus 6.5 first half. Another reason is because this is going to go to 7. And it's 7 in a lot of places already. So grab that 6.5 before tomorrow, because everyone's going to jump on their apps tomorrow and say, I'm betting this game. Oh, it's San Francisco against the Giants. Well, I'm betting San Francisco. And you can get 6.5s out there in this first half. The 49ers are going to come out. They're going to dominate. The Giants, like you said, without Barkley, just jump on this now. Don't be stupid, Rick.
Let's not overthink.
That's smart, Rick. That's, I don't know. I'm confusing myself now. Whatever.
Yeah,
6.5.
no need to get cute. No need to get cute.
Yep.
I like it. You guys both on the same page with the 49ers in the first half. I like the Cubs in the first half. And then our boost, Cubs to win, score 4+ runs, and Justin Steele to have 5+ strikeouts, plus 175 over at BetMGM. Get in on this and subscribe to the BetQL Daily Boost wherever you get your podcasts.